Shares of JCP, we have those shares. Let's take a look at them. The company, of course, naming its next CEO today. It's up about 18 cents, about 2.5%, but of course, it's a low-price stock, only about $7.31. Marvin Ellison will take over as president on November 1 and will succeed the current CEO, Mike Ullman, as CEO, but not until August 1st of 2015. So you'll get a little ramp, a little glide path into that job. Ellison, currently the executive vice president of stores over at Home Depot. Stacy Widlitz is founder of SW Retail Advisors and a CNBC contributor. Stacy, welcome. Can he save JCPenney?
This is going to be a tough one. You know, it's interesting. On their analyst day just last week, they were talking about all the sales triggers that they think they can pull, which is going to be challenging, but they didn't talk about efficiency. You know, Ellison is the guy who can certainly come in and offer the leadership and offer the efficiency in the stores. But again, the sales part of the equation and the merchandise is really the breaking point here. And, you know, there are a lot of things that they have in place that are just going to be really difficult to execute.
On the face of it, Stacy, it seems odd that a guy who's accustomed to selling hand tools and light bulbs and flooring is going to go over and turn around a company that is very, very different. Is there any history of people like this moving from one sort of random part of retail to another and doing well?
Yeah, you know, it is interesting that they chose someone, obviously, from Home Depot who's more comfortable with tools than apparel, and most of their business is apparel here. So certainly you always look for a leader, number one, but I think in the current environment, you really do need somebody that has experience, particularly in the soft goods of home and apparel. You know, but again, it's almost like they laid out their sales plan for the next several years, how to fix this company, and then they're bringing in the leader to try to execute it. But again, I think he's got a tough road ahead.
Yeah. Who's their target customer?
Their target customer is middle America. You know, it was the coupon lady, and that's who they're bringing back, the person who wants the great deal, who feels like they're getting the best value, you know, a mix of private label and some brands to pull you into the store. And they brought that person back in, but the problem is that person is a bit older. And what you really want to pull in now is the millennial consumer. They're the ones with the spending power, and they're the ones that are going online. So that's the challenge here, is to turn over the customer base to that consumer.
And finally and quickly, what are investors looking for in the stock or looking at in the stock?
Comps. It's all about comps. As you know, last week they took down comp guidance for September. It's been tough out there despite the fact that gas prices are putting money in our pocket. That's what the